Honestly, the first thought that went through my mind was like, am I gonna die? I was like, Dad, am I gonna die? I don't want to.
Since the age of 16, UNCG basketball has shared a bond with manager Will Zimmerman, formed through hardship.
And it was like the second weekend of my junior year of high school. Because growing up, I was like, I'd been running like my whole life, so like I could play sports games like non-stop. I could do like back-to-back, wouldn't be a problem. And so junior year of soccer, the first game I was only able to play 20 minutes. I went to like the kind of urgent care, like to see like, you know, if I had a fever or something. They came back and they were like, Will, your white blood cells are really high, and that might be a sign of cancer. The world stopped.
I first heard about Will through his brother, and Glenn came to my office and asked me if it was possible to go visit his brother in the hospital over at Bowman in Winston-Salem, and he explained that Will was going through cancer, was fighting cancer, was having a difficult battle, and that he grew up a Carolina fan, and it would mean a lot if a Carolina player or former Carolina player would go over there and say hello, and I don't know how you say no to that.
After the visit, a friendship was born. It helped spark Will towards remission. A part of the process Will believed was the end.
When I got to go home for like the long time, for the first time, I was like, I thought it was over, because I thought what remission meant was like zero everything, and then like go up for another regular checkup, like everything, I was feeling great, feeling fine, and then they're like, yeah, we need to do another bone marrow biopsy because like something's not looking right. And then they did that day, and turned out like the cancer had come back.
Through his family and friends, Will had a team through his battle. Team Will.
I got diagnosed on a Friday night. We told everybody that night because we wanted like as many people to pray for us as we could like get. My friends came, like my best friends came, and they were like, we were thinking about making like doing a fundraiser for you, and we thought about this, and they showed me like a shirt and it said Team Will on it. And I was like, yo, that sounds awesome. I was like, thank y'all.
After 2 rounds of cancer, Will was standing tall. And the next stop for Will? UNCG.
A year later, I should say, and Will Zimmerman is walking through campus as a senior in high school touring UNCG. And they happened to pop in my office and say hello, and I didn't recognize him. I mean, I'm thinking, who are these people standing in my office door, you know? And I recognized his mom. I certainly didn't recognize Will. And all of a sudden, he's coming to UNCG as a student. He wanted to work with the basketball team, which I thought was just neat as could be.
2 years flew by. Will was managing the Spartans. Then after what seemed to be a routine practice, Will asked to meet with Coach Miller.
Early December of his freshman year, which would have been last season, he comes to me after a practice and asks if he could talk to me, and tells me that in one of his checkups that the cancer's come back.
The third battle with cancer was different than the first 2. Team Will gained some valuable members.
Like ever since I heard his story, I'm always trying to like help him any way you can. Obviously, I can't go through this battle for him, but I'm always trying to support him and keep his mind off of things and help him in any way I can, any way, shape, or form.
I was only a manager, like a freshman manager, for like half a year, and the fact that they all still cared that much about it was amazing. Like I said, like Coach Miller would text me, ask me how I was doing. Like I'd see stuff on like Instagram and like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, like, hope you're doing well, we're thinking about you.
5'7", 115 pounds. Many wouldn't believe that exemplifies toughness. For head coach Wes Miller, it needs no further explanation.
You know, we talk about real toughness a lot. I think Will kind of embodies real toughness. I mean, that's what it's really about. We think basketball or things that we go through on a day-to-day basis are really adversity. You know, fighting for your life as an 18, 19-year-old kid. That's real adversity, and nobody has done that with more toughness than Will Zimmerman. I mean, he's just a true inspiration, not just to me and to our team, but everybody he's come into contact with. Then he gets word here a couple days ago that he's cancer-free, that there's no cancerous cell left in his body, and I get goosebumps just sitting here thinking about it.
That kid is like resilient, man. Like I said, people don't know his story, and people don't know how he has coped with this. He walks into a room, he lights up the room with his positive energy and his character and the person that he is, and that affects everybody in that room too, and inspires everybody in that room, whether he likes it or not. That's just how he is.
As the Spartans face big odds this weekend in Asheville, North Carolina, looking to win their first conference tournament since 2001, for Will Zimmerman, his message to his brothers is simple.
Just like believe that you can do it. It's like I'm gonna be behind y'all. And it's like I said, if I can beat cancer 3 times, then we can definitely beat these teams. Just get our minds right and we can do it.